comrades, it's Premier Rever, and I am back at my favorite city of Neuve Revergrad. If you didn't watch the live stream, we made a little bit of progress. It's been a few episodes since we had designed anything in Neuve Revergrad, but not too much time in the game has passed, but I did assign some more projects down here, so this is a little section of town to mostly get workers to this shop, so hopefully we can solve some of our food issues. And I would like to, in this episode, mostly focus on trying to finish up our chemical plants over here, the design of it. I know there's still plenty of little issues, like I know we need to get a hospital in here and some other, odds and ends. We don't have power every place at this point. As a matter of fact, we're getting pretty close. Once we get this road done, we've got this bridge over here done, and then eventually I need to start setting some things. I try to leave them white so you guys can see as we do the videos, but the biggest thing I did was mostly with time paused, as much so I didn't lose my excavator to some project, is level out an area here. So let's make this episode, like I said, I'm going to try to leave time going because I want to get Neuve Revergrad, get those houses built. We may pop over there and reassign it when we think the roads are done, and I may pause it a few times just to go check, but all the other constructions around the world should be assigned to something. So, and I had a thought, and I'm glad at a certain point in the live stream I just sort of stopped designing on this because sometimes I like to sleep on things, and I find that I do better if I do. I'm thinking that maybe we have two chemical export ports, right? This is a train station where we could export things to the plastics. So, and when I say export, I just mean take things to the plastics. And then if we had another one, like I'm thinking, there's no reason that we couldn't balance this out with trucks, right? So if we wanted to, we could possibly put another warehouse or cargo station. Heck, we could possibly even use this cargo station that's bringing in the corn, though I don't know. We'll see. Let's just see how it lays out, where we'd want to put that. And then we'd have all of this stuff, which is coming in, will come in off of this track, and then we could have chemicals that would go out onto this track as well. Does that make sense? Rather than trying to get the one train, like one stop, I think that may really ease things. Now, you can see I leveled up this way, and the main reason I did that, and I did enough leveling that I could put in our chemical plants, I hope. So let me show you. Let's do this real quick just so you can see what I was thinking, is that we would then, let me turn this way, take these and put them down here just because we were running into a lot of hill leveling. There was no reason to level it out more than this. And then try to put 3 of these, a cargo station to bring supplies in to each one. Kind of jam that up against the hill a bit, I think. All right, and then let's just make sure we can get these attached. Yeah, they don't seem to have any problems with steep hills, which is good. All right, and then we would need a road that would go along here, but I don't necessarily want to put that road in this instant just because I want to see about getting the stone from over here into each of these. So let's go ahead and do that. Why not? All right, so I think what I need to do, I could probably do an angled thing, but I'm not sure. See, we got to get one of these in. And the problem with these is that they're going to be low at a point. And then they're also, during the live stream, Off the Rails, who makes some mods, was talking to me and asking me if there was any kind, like, this is the kind of thing here where the road could only come out the one way, and if I put it right where I kind of want it, it's going to block. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a road out of here, right? So this thing may, and fortunately I don't think these catch on fire, so I don't think that's the end of the world. So, yeah, and then as far as this one goes, now see, this is where I was wondering, did I put that too close or close enough? Yeah, it's kind of tough to see. Let's see, can we demolish this? It's hard to see in 2 dimensions. But I want to keep this like kind of really close if we can. All right, so let's see. Can we just do that to each one? Now this one would probably have to go the other way. We'll see if we can attach it up. So if I go too close, I'm not sure if we're going to get... Yeah, how do we get a conveyor out of here? I don't think it's going to work, but let's just see. I don't know, turn green. Now that might... Yeah, this one didn't. Too sharp. Well, you know what? We could probably... Let's see, can we... This may cause a problem for the next one down the road, but... Because we'd have to get a road down through these. Oh, not roads. There we go. That got green. See, I don't know if we're going to get a road through that one. Will you be green? Yeah. And then you should definitely be green. And then I think this will work. Building in the way. Yeah, I was trying to keep that like really tight because I think I could get a road even if it's a little windy through here. All right, let's I'll use the bulldozer tool real carefully. All right, so this needs to be a little further back this way. Like I said, I think could cause a problem. All right, let's make sure it attaches to this one. There we go. Right, now the $1,000,000 question. Yeah, because well, we'll attach this one up just for the sake of knowing there's no little issue. So let's see. This is the big question. Yeah, you know what? I can get a road under there. Oop, you made it through. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm going to get one. Nah, there's no way I'm going to get one under there, but I could... Let's just see. Let's build a little bit more here. And then delete some of this. There may be... Sometimes you can kind of... Yeah, see, we may be able to fudge this to not be the ugliest road that you ever saw. Right, that's not going to attach, but if I can take... Yeah, you know, I'm going to build a little more road. And then delete some of this back. And I need to do 2. Nah, that's going to be... Am I getting too fiddly? Yeah, there's no way that's... Yeah. I'll take it. That's not so bad, is it? I mean, it's certainly not the prettiest thing you ever saw, but now the question is, can we get... Yeah. Good, let's delete that little bit. And then that doesn't need to be attached there, and this should be fine. All right, and that's those attached, and then this, we'll make these little gravel roads. They're just for the conveyors. And this will need to go... I guess we'll do this number, though I'm not sure where that road will go to. That like that for now. What is right here? Well, this railroad track will need to attach to this. So when it comes to getting supplies out of here, yeah, it's sort of a shame. They'll have like a long run, but like it would be nice to go directly over this way, but I don't think, in some ways that doesn't I mean, it makes sense, but I don't necessarily want them crossing this railroad track, especially because I think there's going to be a train sitting here and it's likely to cause a red signal. So we'll have them go up and around and over. And then we could probably delete this bit of road, which is there for demonstration purposes. And then let's bring that out a little bit. And yeah, it's a shame this is going to be... Oh, wrong button. All right, and then we'll do... Well, wait a second. Yeah, the building's right there. Yeah, okay, so... I didn't want it to go too far of a loop. Yeah, I'm going to leave that like that for a minute just because we may... Yeah, we need to get this road kind of worked out. And then... Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So we'll talk about train tracks in a second here. All right, so if we can get this all attached, that would be nice. So I'm thinking... Yeah, where's the building there? Yeah, that's pretty decent. Now, will you attach to here? Yes. That's all right. We'll... Let's see. Can we make you one road project? Hopefully... Yeah, good. And then we'll do the same thing down here. All right, so that could be the road in from here. And yeah, why don't we make a little bit of a curvy road if we can. I think that'll look nicer. And we can put this like that. All right, now do we need roads up here? Yes, so we're going to need, this is where our export's going to go. As a matter of fact, this is, so we'll just have one truck, I'm thinking, for each one. I guess we could always have two. Hopefully that's enough of a run-in that we don't have problems. And then, yeah, where's the building here? Right there. So we could come like in this area. Will you let me level? I need a free excavator. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Well, let's see. Do we have a bulldozer? I might be able to. Maybe able to fudge that in. Yeah. Let's run. Let's actually do this. All right, so like I said, I'd like to get two exports. And I think like that for now. All right, so in other words, we're going to pick up from this road that we just built that goes along the outside. This would be for supplies in. So this will be a pretty busy road like through here. Taking supplies from here all the way around and over to these, and then stone will go in, quote, automatically. Now, well, we still have to get pipes in here. We can run the pipes any which way we have to, so that's good. All right, so now that we have that done, what I'd like to do is let's bulldoze this. And then I would like to see, we might even have to move this track, but I'd like to get a railroad bridge on this track so that we can get the road, and so we might have to delete back a little bit of this road. It's kind of a shame we built it, but and you know, let's just delete this one so they don't start working on it. Hopefully. All right, so we're going to take probably a little bit further back. Doesn't, yeah, we'll go back to this dot. And I want to get a railroad bridge. Go up 3. All right. Yeah. Let's make the 3 openings as big as we can, and then go back down. Oops. Game save. That's, yeah, let's kind of make that as short as we can. Yeah, we're not going to get in a train cargo loading station, but let's see what we need to do. Yeah, I think we could make that work. Let's delete some of this. Oh, and I did change this since the live stream a bit. Yeah, we'll just delete all the way back to there. And we'll see. And let us go here, and then... Yeah, now what is... This is just going into there, so... Yeah, if we were going to do another track, what I was just making sure... I don't think I would do another track, but if we were going to do another track, it would be on this further away from me, right? In other words, we would put another bridge and whatnot, like, matching on this side, I think. But for now, I think we're okay. Right, so there we go. So now we should be able to... Yeah, the road sort of has to cross the passengers, which I don't think I have a big problem with because this is really more of just a construction access road at this point. So can I... And I don't... So in other words, I don't really care that there's an issue of... Like if there's a traffic jam here on this road, I don't think I care. Now, this guy just needs to be for construction purposes, so we'll just have him come off of there. This one's already attached, so we'll get rid of that bit. And then, let's make sure we can get this guy out of here. I'm almost certain we can. All right, we'll come around like that. Oh, how are we going to get a train in on here? That's a reasonably good question. Yeah, that's all sort of sad now. That's what happens when you build on top of... Oops. Don't electrify it. You should be able to come in, and that's not too bad. So that's, at this point, this is a short enough track that I don't have a problem with this. Now I'm not real thrilled about making this interchange that I'm about to make, but I guess I would do it. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem with that road so close. Let's just do this. The reason for that is... Okay. All right, and then I would have... No. All right, then we'll delete this back. Sometimes that just makes it easier to attach them instead of having it float out in the air. Yeah, so I'm not real thrilled about crossing here one way or the other, but I don't really know that there's much of a way around it. Like, in other words, I really like these passenger trains to not cross each other and cause each other problems. But there we go. We're attached with the road to get in here to construct. How are we going to get trains into here, though? We need to actually get a train into this. And we need to get trains into this loop too, so we probably could have something. If we're going to have a messed up intersection, yeah, we need to figure out where. Yeah, let's see. So I guess what I'm thinking of is we need to attach these two together. And this guy is on a loop, so as long as it came in in the quote right direction. Like if we're doing right hand rule, I'd really want the train to come in on the right hand side so that he could go to this next stop. Yeah, I'm thinking right down here might not be bad. Like if we could come off of... All right, so then, yeah, that would be fine. So, that, like, if there was a train, now the problem is we've created a little bit more of a traffic jam here, but I don't think, you know, we already had to have a stop there anyway to get the crisscross done. So, does that make sense? So, like, if there is going to be signaling, we already had to have signaling. I don't think this is going to make a huge difference. And it is on the left-hand side track, which is a little less concerning, right? They should be returning on this track. Right, so they're going to come down here, loop around, and then come back. And if they're coming back, I don't really care if they have a delay, though it might cause a little more delay on this line. But okay, I'm okay with that. Does that all make sense? So now we can get a train into that track, and then the rest would have to be coming up this way. And this would be passenger. Yeah, I kind of wanted to. Oh, we need a free excavator. Okay. I didn't want to build you just yet. Let's see, can we do the other leveling tool just to get it to be a little bit smoother side to side? Because I didn't do the best job leveling. I just wanted to sort of get things up here. And then we'll do the same thing over here that we did over there, which is a small train platform. Yeah, probably attached right to this one. Okay, committed to all those. Let's go ahead and make these the walking roads. Right, and then this, okay, just need to delete that bit for now. All right, so we'd have a passenger rail coming into here, and then we need a way for these guys to loop around. Now, they're going to be coming in right-hand rule, which is good because that will get them dropping off right away and not having to go through this loop that I'm about to do. Is that a building burning down again? Yeah, let's bring... Yeah, I don't think it matters if they go through the station twice. Now this one, look at that. Well, it matters if I can't get back into the station. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? You know what, let's leave it for a second. All right, so they'll drop off their people, loop back out and around underneath the bridge. Yeah, I'm not real impressed with that, but if I hadn't built the road, I might redo this, but I don't think there's any... It's maybe a little aesthetically not pleasing to have that thing. I mean, I don't think that's totally uncommon. I've seen where real roads kind of have a sharp bend in them like that. Maybe they, you know, have a little service road that was going to go down here and they forgot about it. All right, so what do we have? We have passengers being dropped off. We have chemical plants. We have the stone all connected. And we don't have the piping or the oil coming in. So where's our oil line is right here. Yeah, how are we going to do this? Because we are going to need to put in some of these pumping stations. And... yeah, like I'm wondering if we should come down over this way. This one's already sort of attached. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking we could put them like right here. If we put one of these guys in there, yeah, we don't really have a road going the right direction. Not that that matters that much. This is kind of pretty darn congested in here is what I'm looking at. Like, I might be able to do it, but it's... I think this would be a little bit cleaner, though I don't have a road to this thing. And these things, I think, can catch fire. Is there a way? Nah, there's not going to be a way to catch twice. All right, let me pause the video for a minute and have a sip of coffee or two and think about where we need to put these things that'll kind of work. I think this, I will say, let me just take a look real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I was thinking of something and went to go get another cup of coffee. Realized maybe I'm trying to jam it in there a little bit too tight. Right, so I think maybe we can get one pipe into here and then get these others to where they need to go. So I put down this one, which would be like a divider for the pipe coming in, right? And yeah, that is up 3, right? Too long? Okay. Where are we too long at? Right there. So let's go right down to here and build another one. Just need a pumping station because it's too long. Yeah, so that should be fine, I think. Oh, what happened there? Let's bing, bada boom. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it sort of skimmed the hill there. If we put one up here, it'll keep it up high, but I think we can skim the hill just fine. This over to here and then into there. Okay, so then one of these, yeah, the question is how do we get past this mess? Because this is a station. I'm not going to be able to put one like past there. Can I get it? Yeah, let's, just wondering which one of those two I should come out of. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get past there. I might be able to squeeze past here. So let's, yeah, we'll keep it up in the air because why not? Yeah, let's just go right over this road. Maybe we go up higher. Yeah. And then let's go down a little bit. I know that doesn't look great, but we can make it. Yeah, how's it look from the ground? Oh no. Darn it, I don't want to really have to delete that whole thing. Is that, I guess it's still up in the air. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll come to like here. Is that, yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so now what I'm thinking of is we squeeze under this one a little bit further. No. All right, and then from this point, we go up in the air. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's head towards where we want it. And then we'll have it swoop down and in. Good, and then this one, yeah, this is going to be a little bit awkward, but can we get under? No. Over that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, let's see. All right. How's that look? Yeah, not too bad. Probably could have gone a little bit. All right, well, we know we could do it. I want to make it look a little bit nicer. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, that looks pretty reasonable, I guess. I don't know. And then there and swoop on in. Cool. Now this one, I don't think we need anything else. Now, we got our road over here. I don't think we need a road. I mean, this road could be here. Like, nobody needs to come this way normally. We might need a road for construction. All right, and we'll swing right around this. All right, does that look pretty reasonable from all directions? Yes, and that should, like, we stuck this road out, and then this is where we were going to run the passenger train, but glad we worked that out different. And then I put another one of these up here, so I want to get, let's go from here, 1, 2, 3. Let's go right on across these tracks, and then I think we can kind of parallel them a bit. Too long. Okay. I hate to have to delete that whole thing. What happened? Sort of missed. And so we're going to need a pumping station. I think that won't be too long. We'll just have a gravel path out of that. Plenty of things, little things to catch up on. Oops. Jeez. I keep clicking off of the screen. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. Thank you. I accidentally clicked off the screen. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice and straight. Let's come to like here. All right. It's a shame. You know what? No. We don't need that. All right. If that's where it wants to be, then that's where it's going to be. We can feed them in from here, I think. Yeah, because this guy's over here anyway. So let's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Is that too close to that road? No. All right, and this guy can come down like this way. And then this one, a little bit goofy, but let's go at least parallel to there. Now, what do we want to do here? That railroad station's pretty close to this. Do we cut? Yeah, I think we cut over this way if we can. Let's try to make it sort of parallel with this one. At least for a little while. Will you do that for me? Oh yeah, you did. I thought it was red, and then I let go. Well, something weird's happening there, isn't it? Building in the way. I really don't want to have to delete that. There you go. Yeah, that was... Oh no, okay. Start over again. Let's start it from this side. So where is this building? Like to there. So we want to be on like this line here. Right? No. Right, and then we'll come... How's that? Let's see. Can we make it sort of straight for that little bit? Too long. Really? It doesn't seem like it should be too long. Darn it. Well, then I'm thinking, yeah, if that's too long, I guess what we need to do is maybe can we put a pumping station right in here? Like, will that be too long? I don't think so, but let's find out. No. Well, you know, not exactly what I was looking for, but that looks ugly. There we go. Okay, a little more than I was hoping for in some ways, but railway too close to the road. All right, you know what? We're going to attach that up later on. Like, let's not make too many extra road projects, and then, yeah, this, I don't think I'm ever going to get that guy attached. We may be auto building some of those just for the sake of not having a building with the road coming out the other way, which with these would really be another helpful thing, just because, I don't know, it seems like a large percentage of the time, or at least a good percentage of the time, this is kind of an issue. All right, good. So we should have all of that done. Now, while I was paused for a minute there, I was thinking about our electricity situation. And by that, I mean the fact that we're just sort of limited on the electricity. Now, we got this all fed into here, and I think we have all the plastic going. And I'm wondering, yeah, when it comes to the electricity, let's just take a quick look. What is our story? Yeah, we only have one line in here, so it's really like we need another, I think we need another transformer someplace. And then I really hate to overload things, but I guess the thing to do, now before we start putting in electricity, I think we need to make sure we have all our train tracks so that, you know, I think it's, oh wait, you know what? We have this whole guy over here, don't we? Yeah, I wonder why I even put that in. Was I using that at some point in our long history? Yeah, look, we've only used one of these. Never mind. Well, we'll use this one. But I'm sort of concerned that firing all this up is going to cause us problems. But let's finish up with some railroad tracks here. And I didn't go around yet. I may pause it again just to go around and check and reassign some constructions. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I kind of want to, well, let's do that now that I'm thinking about it. We could even do it on camera. Okay, these guys are the ones I'm most concerned with. Yeah, we're not, that's fine. And then this guy should be in the similar boat. Yep. All right, we're pretty good for now. Now, how about this one? Make sure he's got his next bridge. Yeah, it's probably not been as much time as I was thinking. We're hoping. Yeah, this is done, so we can get, yeah, that's already assigned. But I definitely want to get, just for the sake of it, yeah, we definitely want to get these done so we get power into that gas station. There. And then let's head over here real quick. How are you doing? I don't see many trucks in there now. See, I tried to assign a bunch knowing we'd be busy working. Now, what are you probably working on? You were working on this. So I could probably send this guy to this one. Yeah. And do you still have plenty to do? You have some vehicles sitting there. We got this done, so let's get that worked on. And that one's still going. And then these, oh, we did get a coal mine done. So if you look, this is the reason I'm waiting to get these coal mines done is to see this 47%. So I'm forgetting the exact amount that we would produce per worker. I think it's like 4 or something like that. If you were to divide the max ore per day plus the times this, like the most you can get is like 800 or something in that ballpark. So that means the most we can get out of this one is 400 ore per day, which gives us an idea of how many of these ore processors we would need. Oh, do we have 2 of them done? No, there you go. So these guys have plenty to do. And then the only other one to check on real quick. Yeah, see these guys probably have some more of these roads done where we can assign these buildings. Oh, this one's not done. Yeah, we have a little more design to do over here. Yeah, we can assign a few more. And I was also hoping roads aren't done yet. Yeah, these are kind of done. Railroad track. Okay, we're good enough. Let's keep going before we get too distracted. And I can take a look at some of that stuff in between the episode. But yeah, let's finish up the railroad tracks coming in and out of here. All right, and this is actually not attached to anything. So what we have is iron ore coming in, corn coming in, and wood coming in. So, thank you, save game. Let me switch over to this. I think what I'd like to do is make a bit of a flatter-ish area. Not flat, but, well, yeah, flat as opposed to level. Otherwise, we're going to struggle to get these rail lines all in. I'd like to make... Yeah, it's nice that you can go right past those. Come on, don't do that too much. It's nice that you can go right past those electrical things like that with the leveling. And then we will need to get a road, but I'm not too worried about the road. It'd just be for like fire protection. And then we do need to remember to check on fire protection over here as well, of course. Yeah, that didn't go exactly like I was hoping, but yeah, we'll just do a little more here. This is pretty level down this end, so we might be better off. We might be better off like staying this way with the track coming in. Right, if I were to put the electrical thing way up in the air. Turn red. Just give it a little more just for the looks of it. There we go. Alright, so now, like I said, I'd like, this has the longest lead in. I'd like to just make sure if we ever had two trains coming in and out, at least we could stage them and not interfere with each other. So if this guy came out to here, yeah, we could make this like a nice broad, this would be coming in this way, right? Yeah, kind of go close to this maybe. Yeah, and then what I'm thinking of is actually like that, right? And then this would be the way back out. And then before we cause too many problems here, let's chain that and chain that. And then I guess this should be a one way this way. Yeah, that's good. And we just need another one here. So that would be trains coming in and out this way. Now, do we want them to... Yeah, I'm sure we want them to be able to go that way as well. See, what I'm thinking of is how long can this line be and yet make this at least the length of a train. So if that's going to be at least the length of a train, I think we need to come off like in this ballpark. Oops, I missed totally. All right. And then let's do, what do we got a crisscross there for? Yeah, we may think about that more, but let me just properly signal this. Chain in. Chain in. We're just going to do double chains here for for the sake of it. And then regular out. And regular out. Okay, so that at least should stop any problems in there. So then this guy, yeah, I guess we need to get, yeah, we want to be able to put a signal in. I might take this signal back out, but I just want to make sure, like, we're going to need signaling in there, so I don't want this to be so close we can't put in a signal. Yeah, that's not going to be much of a run-in for this one. Now we could probably, well, let's attach this other one up first. I'm just going to run this long. Yeah, we'll run this long, and then I'm thinking we go like 3.5 from there. 1, 2, 3. Like say here, might make a nice turn to this one. Is that? Oh yeah, that should be okay. Right, and let's delete some stuff that we don't need. All right, so there's enough room in here to signal another train. Now, are we ever going to have that? Probably not. But then what I'm thinking of is this one could come off. Yeah, do we just make it like a goofy intersection to keep this as tight as we can? No, I can't. Too close. All right, and this guy would actually... like just to get a little bit more room. Delete this. You know what? I can leave that. I'll use that to attach. And this, yeah, I want to make sure we have enough room for a signal. No. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Causing more problems than good. So this would be like the coming in, and then again, just for the sake of making sure we can get a signal in there. Can you? Yep. And you should be able to. Yeah, I really don't like that in a way, but just because of the way it looks, but. The problem is I don't necessarily think I can get a signal in here. So really, I think let's get rid of some more of this. Yeah, I might have to get rid of all of that. What I'm thinking of is I put this here. And that there. Now, will you attach back up to that? No, not quite. Close, but just... maybe if I just take that much away. Yes. All right, that means you should be able to do that. And then... all right, and then... nope, I missed. Missed again. Keep missing. Yeah, I think we can get a train in here. Now, I don't really want to put too much signaling, but see, like that distance there, they're probably at least a short train. But again, we don't need a ton of corn in here necessarily. But I think this way we could stage a train here. We could stage an extra train here while one's in the stop, and then they can go back out the other way. I guess we could always swing this guy wider. And again, we might be a little limited. But if we were to look, I mean, we can get a signal pretty close to there, and I think the distance between there and there is enough to get a train in. Same thing, of course, this is even longer. And again, we could just limit the size of the train if we even really wanted to do that. And then Yeah, let's just get rid of these signals because they'll just mess up my construction for the moment. And then we need to be able to get trains into here. So maybe we do want... I built this, but I didn't really ever like it. Nah, we could get them... I'm wondering if we get them coming in... Yeah, it's kind of a long way, but... And I don't necessarily want to have to put a signal in here. Yeah, I'm wondering if we just do... Yeah, as close as I can get it to this intersection so it doesn't cause a problem. Oops. Okay, yeah, I didn't really want to delete a semaphore anyway. All right, and then we'll... And this will just be for the purpose of getting trains up and in there. Hopefully this isn't going to mess up where I'm going to put my road in a minute. Yeah, I'll just run that long for a second. No. Now you... The problem is if I put it... I don't want to... Like, if we're going to stay with right-hand rule, right? It means they're going to be coming this way. And I think I need to put it here. Right? Because I'll be swinging around here. I just hate to put a thing on there to where I'd have to have a signal. And I was hoping to feed it into here, but if I put it on the right-hand track, right, they're going to be coming this way and going around. They're not going to be able to get to this, and I don't really want to make this go that way. Does that... Like, I don't want this to cross both tracks. And I don't want to have to force a train in the opposite direction. But when they're coming this way, they're going up here, which means that this train could get into this. Does that see what I'm saying? And same thing with all of these other ones. Yeah, so I think I need to, you know, make sure we can put a signal in here. And this is the kind of thing we could even cut the track off at some point in the future. But I would do... Yeah, I think we need to do it this way somehow. You know what? We have this kind of loop-de-loop here, don't we? What if we just went off of the loop-de-loop? Come on. Let's level that a little bit more. Look. All right, so we'd come over here. We're gonna... This is where these... It's nice that we can get rid of these road nodes. Now this is a different type of track. It's not too impressive, is it? All right. Well, we'll just do that then. So let's see. They can come in from this way, loop around, come in. Again, they'll be on this. This will be looping around that way and back out. Good. Does that all make a bit of sense? Yeah, so let's get rid of this. Now, the only thing I don't like about that is that we're sort of causing, you know, a little more traffic potentially on our passenger loop, but I think we'll be okay. And like I said, if we really, once everything gets situated, we could like just delete this section of track altogether and not have it be a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem necessarily anyway, but there we go. So we can get trains into here from the outside world, both into here and here. Now, the other thing that I was talking about is right now we can't get chemicals out. Yeah, we can't get chemicals out to the outside world. But, yeah, you know what? And what I didn't do here, I don't have any kind of a road cargo station or anything. How close? Yeah, let's see. Can we get... Let's delete some roads. Oops, wrong railroads. Let's delete a few roads in here just to see if we could get a road go all the way back to there, all the way back to here. Can I get a road cargo station? And we talked about the possibility of putting in, yeah, that's going to be, that building is like right there. I could possibly move this over a little bit, might even make a difference. And this is, you're about to see really where having everything level really makes life easier. Nah, see. Well, you know what I could do? This doesn't need to be quite so swooping. Right, like let's come down to here. Alright, I think I can make that work. Let's just get rid of all that. No, just a little bit too sharp. If I just take... Let's see about that. I think that's... Sometimes you can get it to... Yeah, that's too short, but there we go. This will be... I think this will work. One way or the other, I think that'll work. And we could always... It doesn't need to cut in like that right there, right? So if this won't work, well... Yeah, there we go. And I think that'll give us... It can't be... Let's just see. Can I get this guy? Yeah, that's a little bit too far. I don't think I'll get the track in. I don't think that's going to work, but I just sort of want to... Yeah, it's just a little bit too sharp. And I don't know if all this is going to make any difference, because I think I'm darn near back to where I was. That's not what I meant to do. You can see I almost let loose and right. There we go, right? And this could theoretically get there. And that doesn't seem like much, but I think it might make a bit of difference in trying to jam this road cargo station in here. All right, because we need to get the road. Yeah, well, you can't be too close. Let's make sure this attaches. Yep, that's green. Now, can I get a road past here? Oh, this was a walking road too, right? Because we need to get it. Yeah, look at that. Is that going to attach? Yes. That's already attached. And then this just needs to be regular road. And then, oh, yeah, you know what? We could do like this. And that gets that attached. So good. At least we have a road cargo station so that trucks could sit here waiting for the train to come back. And the comment was, well, why don't you put a warehouse in between? Well, one, we don't really have enough room right now. But really, I just plan on this train going up there. There's only going to be one train driving back and forth, getting plastics, you know, to and from. And so in other words, it's kind of fine with me. It shouldn't, if this train isn't coming back, it means we're full of plastics up here. And I don't think that the trucks sitting here for a minute are going to cause a backup in the plants if everything's flowing. And if it's not flowing, well, we've got enough chemicals up here. So I think either way, we should be in reasonably good shape when it comes to that. So there we go. All right, we're getting there. So now that covers that. And then I guess the thought is, yeah, I don't really want to make this too much of a road. And what do we have here? Yeah, this would be the road. I mean, we could definitely do it like over here, but then we're kind of close to all of this mess, which is sort of okay, but I was thinking of maybe putting it all the way over here. Now the problem with all the way over here, just sitting here thinking about it for a minute, is we'd have to drive past all of these. This would be more central, though, and there's no reason we couldn't have the road come both ways, right? Yeah, why don't we do that? So I'm thinking maybe we put it like right up here. We'll put a warehouse in this case. Well, road cargo station first, I guess. And then a warehouse, and then a train station? Where would the train station be? I think I would like the train station. Yeah, I want it after that. I don't want to make another intersection out into the world, so I definitely would want it maybe where we were doing that before. Right. I mean, it's going to be a mess of an intersection, but at least, again, we don't need 10 tons of trains to be able to get up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to cheat it this way a little bit. Right, so we have enough. Yeah, it's kind of ending up down this end anyway. But we could still have a road. Or do we not want to mess with the supply loop? All right, so let's see. Does that give us enough room? Let's start with the cargo platform. It doesn't matter really which way we put it. Made it a little bit further away. Hopefully we can get a... let's do this. Can I get... Alright, I'm pretty sure I can get a signal in here. Just in case, yep. Yeah, so is that enough room? Yeah, I think that's enough room to stage a train too. So if we did want to have 2 trains coming in here, we could. Again, is that overkill? Yeah, probably. All right, so now let's go for a warehouse. Yeah, I'm thinking where's the road part of the warehouse? Yeah, we'd want the road part of the warehouse over here. Just because it would be hard to get it. Well, I guess we need to get a road around there to go to this one. Let's see what a road connection looks like. Yeah, I kind of need to get this maybe there. And the road connection to here really is just for construction purposes. So I think we could... And I think we're running out of time in the episode as well, but yeah, so that's that. We would have pretty regular trucks. Let's just make this asphalt for a moment. Yeah, pretty regular trucks would be coming into one of these 2 places. So let's do this and this. And again, maybe the balancing that we do, make this all gravel at that point. All right, so trucks could come down here. And like if we did send a balancing, we would tend to send these trucks to this stop coming out of here so that they wouldn't have to drive all the way around and down into here. But then these 3 could be exported or they could send it over to here, right? So like if we, if one of them was going to be taking chemicals, we would tend to make it this one. Now, do we have everything attached up? No. And then these... Well, this is a road cargo. This isn't. I think just for construction purposes. We put a road. This road will come out of here, won't it? I think we figured that out the other day. It just needs to be a... really? There's that stuff. Let's take that back. This will be a regular road. Oh, come on. I know you can do it. We had it just the other day. Here. Right, we were just attached like 30 seconds ago. No, you're just not going to do it for me now, are you? Oy, oy, oy. Well, I think I'm going to... You guys get the idea, right? And then we'll... I wanted to just sort of attach... what? There you go. And that sort of would be attached either way. You know, let that... And this guy's... All right, well, we're going to get this guy here. Maybe with trick... Let's try one more shot on the camera. Then... Can we... Let's go a little further. Oh, I saw green. Come on. I say Gabe. Stop it. Oh, see that green? There we go. Okay, so now, very carefully. And then that'll be a paved road. That'll just be gravel for construction purposes. Yeah, these are all attached. Yeah, these are attached. Hopefully we got the right kind of roads in there. We didn't put... How about you? Yep, you're attached. You're all attached. Yes, there we go. I think we need to get electricity over here. I think we need to worry about fire coverage. What is this? This was just a kind of a road to nowhere. So get rid of that road to nowhere. And I'm thinking... Yeah, how far away is... Okay, plenty close, plenty close. So what I want to do, before I forget, let's go ahead and get, I think, another fire station, if we can get it in right there. Yeah, except it's going to mess up my road project. Yeah. I'm going to do that, but then I'm going to... Yeah, I think in between, I may come in here where I think I can get away with it and simplify some of these road projects. Like, I think you guys have seen me do it before. Oh, let's go over to roads. You know, like where we can just make it not quite so many separate. Right, make it few less separate projects. Though it's not too bad in here. I mean, but there is some that, yeah, we're not messing with that one. You know, like we really could make that one big loop, but I don't know. Maybe there's not so many I can fix here. Well, there we go. We have a whole chemical thing. Let's turn off the wireframe. Just take a look, and then what I'd like to do right now. Well, no, maybe I'll do it in the next episode. So if you guys missed the end of this one, you can kind of get an idea. But when I start up the next episode, I think I'll come in here and get this all worked on. Oh, look, do we have power? So it means we'll have power here. Not quite. What are we still working on? We're just still working on those. So there we go. So I think that that's pretty much the gist of it. Another pretty massive layout, but I think we've got most of what we need. I don't want to say everything because I always seem to forget something, but there's 2 export locations, or, you know, take trains for that. We've got the incoming trains. I like this layout, though it does take up quite a bit of room, doesn't it? For 6 factories. But that's a lot of chemical factories too, so we'll see. Yeah, but then we'll have 2 more plastics, and, you know, we've not really run this full speed yet either. Like, there's no people coming into here, so this will be one of those areas to try to ramp up a bit in the future. There you go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let's not go over way too long, which I think I am. All right, take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.